Hello, everybody. Whoever comes in, like, thumbs up, share it out. I'm going on here to see the chat when everybody comes in. Okay. 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 That way I can see the chat. What you doing? Coffee. Hey, Kathy, what's up? Merry Christmas. How you doing? Can you hear me? Yeah, we're gonna see what this Christmas gonna be like. We gonna see who all is in here. We got 6 folks in here, but ain't nobody saying nothing yet. And I'm gonna shoot some shiz here in a minute. Hey, Chicago BBW, thank you. Oh, let me give a special shout out because I've had some people have done some gifts to the Cash App. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, I don't tell who that is. I just say thank you. I will say that one of the half siblings actually, she closed out, I guess, Grumpy, because she was the one on his accounts, closed it out, and also sent a little money as well, which she didn't really have to do. It was hers. But it was a blessing, and I said thank you because and she's the one who's Christian. Still had a few issues with some of the treatment, but when I talked about forgiveness last week, and then this happened, I was like, okay, Lord, you're showing me yourself, because I'm like, when you give and you try to be kind, and then you realize, whoa, I'm being treated like this, you have to step back. That's why I said I'm not one who takes abuse. But then she reached out, and I don't know if it's an olive branch or what, but she was like, hey, we got the death certificates now. And I'm like, girl, yeah, I got them death certificates almost 2-3 months ago already, because y'all was taking too long. I didn't know if y'all wouldn't give them to. I don't know what you're doing. It don't take that long to get death certificates. Supposedly, I think they were going to the half brother, and supposedly the funeral home said they called him. I never heard of that. They normally mail the death certificates, and usually they order them. They come directly through the mail from Vital Statistics. I don't know all the detail, know what's true, what's false. I don't even worry about it. I said I already got them. You can keep them. Yeah, I'm still dealing with some of it, Chicago. I still got to contact. So I do have the death certificates, and I got a half a letter written to my brother in prison because I'm trying to get on his books so I can put money on his books. Because Monty used to do $100 a month. Now, I can't do that. I can't afford that. But I did not know that people in prison have to pay their own toiletries and stuff. I didn't know that. So I'm going to do something probably between 25 and 50. That should hopefully get him some soap and toiletries that he needs. I can't do too much more than that. And I'm going to do it as I have it. What the sibling said, it wasn't a huge amount, but it was something. It was significant. She said, Merry Christmas from Daddy. So Merry Christmas from Grumpy. And so it was a decent amount, but it took care of some bills. So I was, praise God, because I had bills pending, and it was like, boom. So half of that went right to right towards debt. I was like, because I was behind on some things coming back from that funeral, because I put some stuff on hold, and I was catching them up. So that helped with that. Still need to get a car, but I'll work with that as that comes along. Gotta open that door. But that was a blessing. But I also have had a few donations from this and from Facebook. So I want to say thank you to the people who did that. Again, I don't mention names, and it's not because I'm not wanting to mention names, but I'm a person that believes in some biblical principles, and what people do in secret, God rewards in his own way, and he will reward. And I know, because I've done some things behind the scenes. I didn't go stand out and say, well, I did this and I did that in order to get pats on the back from men. But God has blessed me in some very tough times. I realized from some of the blessings I did in my youth. And because I sat back and I'm like, well, Lord, I ain't never had to go through this, and this. And then God kind of reminded me, you remember when you did this for this person? You remember when you did that for that person? These are those blessings. It may not come directly through those people, but God will bless you. And so what you do in secret, God does reward in his own way. So I let that be there. But yeah, how you guys ready for the holidays? Ready for Christmas? And I'll just get in here talking. Y'all know I'll start shooting the Shiz. Have y'all heard of this singer? His name is it David? What's his name? Something Durand. I gotta look up his name. This boy did a remake of I Like It. I think that was the Barges that sung that song. And he did it for the Terrell show. I guess Terrell hit 1 million subscribers. And the video came on. I watched the video like 10 times. This ninja can not sing. It's when you say sang. Girl, he performed the heck out that song. If y'all look it up, it's I Like It. Is it Dave Baran? Look up the Terrell show. It's the dude with the hat on. It's kind of like a semi-amber background. And it's the song I Like It. Woo! That boy put his foot all up in it. Coffee, and this is one of the old trucking cups from the Ratchet Truck Company. They gave us free cups. And Freightliner, they so cheap. The peel it just peel right off. I got other cups by other trucking companies that don't do this. Look how cheap. And I love Freightliner the truck, but they peel on a promotional cup. Sucks. Now what's funny is the logo sticking on there. The logo ain't fading, but all that red crap it sucks. You know what? I'm going to tell y'all a story. Danielle's gone, but I'm going to tell this story. So Joe and I, when Danielle came down, we took her to pho. And we were going to pay for our own meals. And so all of a sudden, Danielle had whispered to the guy. And she said, the guy said, oh yeah, just go up there. So we were getting ready to go all up and pay. She said, no, y'all done brought me here and I enjoy it. I'm staying with you, Shannon. I'm taking care of the meal. And so Joe's like, no, I can't let. And I said, don't block her blessing. Because I used to, when my money was flowing, people could tell you, when my money was flowing, we went out, I paid for everything. And I was back when I'm making like $80K a year. But I would pay for everything. But you go out, and my play niece Vicky would tell you, Shannon took care of it. Anything we went out, I took care of it. Some of the people I was going to church with, they weren't making what I was making. So it was no big deal. And I had money. I didn't appreciate the value of money at that time. I probably could have be retired by now if I would have understood money back then, as I kind of do now. Oh, you're dealing with the COVID. Are your parents vaccinated? She said I thought it was snow on the cup. Not in Arizona, Kathy. Ain't no snow on the cup. This cup is peeling. Look at all that peeling. It's just peeling. It don't make no sense. And it's just peeling. It still stays somewhat insulated, but it's peeling. Look, it's at least once all that comes off, it'll be a decent cup. I did coffee. And I'm pissed. So y'all see behind me, Joe gave me that carrot because he got a new one. And so he's like, I got one I'm going to get rid of. You want my hell? Yeah, it's free. Yeah, as much as a carrot is, yeah, I'll take it for free. It doesn't get as hot. So this is one of the earlier models, I think, that didn't get as hot. So sometimes I have to heat the coffee up a little much because I like my coffee hot. I want to be hot. Good. So the vaccination should help them fight. Unless it's the Omicron variant, and it'll still help them fight, but unless they got the booster, it'll help fight more. Some of the people I know who are RNs, and one of my dental hygienist, her daughter is a ICU nurse, and she was saying the breakthrough infections are pretty prominent with this new variant stuff going on. But people who are supposedly vaccinated are getting through it better than those who aren't. So the level of illness is different. I did get my booster shots. I do have my Pfizer booster. My best friend and her family, they all got their booster shots. And Joe got his booster shot. My neighbor, we're going to have to go out eventually because I just got off the phone with him. He was a former truck driver. He was my neighbor back when I was working at the University of Phoenix. Totally cool guy. Larry, he's retired. And But I had a good conversation. Y'all, let me talk to y'all because he just brought something up. So Arizona, and we talked about this I talked about this in a conversation too with some other coworkers. And Arizona, our rents are running 1,400 plus a month. Okay, for apartments. Now I don't pay that. I paid 700 a month when I first moved in here. Was 645 a month. And I told her, you don't have to be the shiny nickel. I just don't want to get hit in the head. Now, if y'all look behind me, y'all can see it's not a bad looking apartment. I still got some work to do. I still got boxes over there. My kitchen is small. I got to do some, maybe prettying it up because it's not, right now I got so much going on because I don't have a lot of cabinet space in the kitchen. So I have shelving. But what I'm thinking about doing is maybe getting a fabric cloth or something and hanging it from here. I might get some S hooks and those little eye things and put them in there. Maybe go to, what's that place called? Joann's or whatever. Or I might just get a shower curtain and cut it